All right, everybody. We're back to do another base tour. This one was something that we built because we were up here exploring in the frozen tundra on one of the maps, and we needed a warm place to get out of the cold. So we created a quick and hasty little hunting cabin that we're kind of fond of. And then we found another base really close by that was pre-built. We'll show you both, but this is our hunting cabin area, and I love it.
I love the winter. I love the scenery in game. That's the differentiation. However, it's just beautiful up here. And it's a nice place to come when you just want to change of scenery. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of beachside, water views, and this is just a fun place to come to get into something completely different. So again, as you can tell, this is sort of a theme wherever we put a base, where it makes sense, we put a Stargate because it's just so cool to travel. Thank you, SE team, for this amazing piece of tech, for expanding our love of two different franchises, ARK and of course Stargate. But again, this is a spot in between a couple of mountains at one of the highest peaks in the game, and just a stunning place to come and look around and be part of the environment here.
You got a long distance shot of the house, the cabin.
Yeah, I kind of did, but it's
Yeah, because it's so cute and it's absolutely perfect for this type of thing. When you explore and you decide you love the area, let's just put up a little place where we can, come if we want to. And the beauty of this place, I think, is that he put all of the crafting stuff, which isn't a lot, right? So we put one crafting table and a generator and the supplies that we needed for the generator and a fire right on the outside on the right. And then this is the cute little cabin. And we have our trusty big bed and a place to eat and sit and something to cook with. And as you can see, I prepared a huge pig feast, which seemed very apropos for the hunting cabin. But this is okay. But this is pretty much all you need for a place like this and the intended use that we have for it.
yep, it's a cozy little space, and I love what you've done. And we have our table and our flagons and our thrones to sit, and as well as pig roast, our bread and eggs.
And point out above the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Got our
Old man got that on a hunt the other day.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's very Spartan in here. It's not meant to be a huge build. It's just a hasty base, a quick, down and dirty kind of chalet to get out of the cold.
Which is perfect.
I agree. Worked out really.
Yep. And did you show them the craft area? Just briefly, because that's wide open.
I did. Yep, our tech generators here with some stuff that we need just to keep the shields going. There is a ZPM generator and module to keep as backup, and everything works and runs really nicely. So it's really a nice, small, compact base area. And
All right.
then, yeah, come on, come with me, because as soon after we, finish construction on that,
On.
we started figuring out that there was all this pre-built stuff that existed within Fjordur itself. And while we were leaving the hunting cabin to go fly around, we found this place we call it the RG Castle, and you'll see why in a few minutes. It's loaded with RG for some reason. They just love this back complex, which we're about to fly over. And we've left this pristine. We haven't built in here. We don't plan to. But yeah, RG's and other creatures. There's a mammoth living in there now. A couple of them seem to love this space. And we're leaving that to them because rather than take that away from them, we decided just to come here and explore this. And this is, again, one of the pre-existing things that just are all over Fjordur. And these might give folks ideas on, if they don't want to build. I mean, this is much like our breeding center. It's very similar. But this could be a very nice little base for, a small clan. You get plenty of beds. It's protected. Um, just a cool little. What do you think about it? I think it's actually a huge space.
Yeah, it's a really big space. And, all we did was put up the tech wall, put a couple items in, like a bed and stuff like that. But it's a nice place. And it's good for, I would imagine it would be a decent place for PvP, where you could kind of hide in. Everybody would think you were in the castle area, that open area, but really you could have your base of operations in here. So,
Absolutely.
you're lighting the fire again?
I am.
Okay. I can't believe you got Syrinx in here.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Which, by the way, is one of our newest acquisitions, and I believe it is new to ARK as of the latest upgrade. And it's actually an amazing creature, and the taming was really weird. So you have to kill one, and then you get a pheromone, and then find one that's the level you want, and then you have to go to it with a tamed animal. You put the pheromone in the tamed animal, and the bug that's the level that you want um, impregnates this tamed animal with an egg of its own. And when the egg is ready to hatch, it like explodes from the dino, and your dino dies, and the original Rhino goes away, and you get a new baby that you need to raise, but you lose your dinos, so you don't want to bring any kind of dino that you love.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. I mean, it's the whole process. Oh my goodness, it's nightmare fuel. But this mount is really awesome
Yeah.
because it's two-seater and it allows for the the rider in the back to have a much clearer view. You can fire off of it. You can fire weapons. It's just really a amazing addition to ARK, and I'm so glad they got it out to everybody. But it's, yeah, it's taming, and breeding process is, it's literally the stuff of nightmares. It's like xenomorph, chest burster, you know, nasty.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. But you can also like climb walls with it. It's got a series of really wild attacks with bombs and projectiles and all that stuff. But what I like the most about it is the view when you're flying is so clear. All you have in your way are the two antennas. And it's just such a nice way to get around, in my opinion.
Couldn't agree more, honey. All right. Well, that's two quick base videos in one. What do you think we shut this one down and go see something else?
That sounds good.
All right. We'll see you all
Eh,
soon, folks.
Be safe.